All right, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the positive elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teaches word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to get into a lesson on pretty much why the house of David is under construction. The house of Esau is being deconstructed. You know, the very same thing that kept this man head above water is now being taken away, such as his deception, his lies, his philosophies. And the last thing that's going to be taken away from this man, which the Lord's going to take it away from him, is the sword, man. You know? So, matter of fact, I'm going to start off with this. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. And I started verse 9, said, Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See? So this is going to be a decree from on high, man. Which it tells you that Ecclesiastes 8, the word what a word of a king is, there is power. And who shall say, what doest thou? So you can't question what the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, has commanded, what he has decreed, which is the pulling down of this kingdom and the setting up of the kingdom of heaven, man. It says, See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down. See? And that's what we're doing. By the way, these philosophies, these lies the devil has set up, everything pretty much that upheld this place, we tearing it all down, man. That's why this man is being made bare. It says to build and to plant, and that's what we doing. We building, the house of David, and it started by the people being built up, edifying the people, man. By teaching. Before the the city is a people before it's a place, man. So the people is getting built up to be the next ones to be ruling, man. But we throwing the ones that's ruling now, we throwing it down, man. Matter of fact, because this is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual war that we got going on. And this devil's gonna try to make it physical. But that's pretty much just further proves that he lost, man. When this devil come down upon us in his wrath, that just further shows that he lost, man. That he couldn't really take the heat of the spiritual battle. Because all his lies and his philosophies, everything this man has set up has been taken down, man. So what's the next step? The sword. Matter of fact, let's get something real quick. I think that's 2nd Ezra 6. 2nd Ezra 6 and 27. Yep, it says, For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. See? And who is behind all this evil and deception that's going forth throughout the planet Earth? Esau, Edom, man. But it's saying it's going to be put out by the way of this word. That's how it's being put out. That's how this man is being made bare. It says, As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. See? And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. See? And that's what you see now. The truth is now being on display by the way of the internet, man. We're in the information age. We're at the height of information, man. So there why there's no way that this devil can hide himself anymore, man. And this is one of the first steps of his downfall, is him being revealed. This is the first steps of his downfall, is this man being revealed, man. That's why you see the house of Esau is being broken up. It's being made desolate, man. The light, first the power being cut off in his house. By the way of his wisdom, he was able to run circles around the people for centuries. But now this man can't even he can't even have a false flag without flaws, without you even witnessing no flaws, man. Of this pandemic, you know. You got people saying wear the mask, you got people saying the mask don't work. You got all these people got the coronavirus, but they ain't dead yet. Trump so-called recovered without taking the vaccine, you know. But that's what they pushing for. So this devil, he's losing on all levels, man. You can see this man, his power is crumbling, man. But at the same time, you see the rise of Israel as well, man. Matter of fact, because it's a balance. As this man go down, we rising up. I think that's Amos 9. Let's see, Amos 9 and 11. It said, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen." See, and we in that time now, man. We being raised up. We just came on the scene, man. Now is our time to take over. It's just like a young team. You might see a young team in any sport. You see them each year. They they just got to the playoffs. The next year they made it to the second round. Now they're in the semifinals. Now we in the finals now, man. That's the time we in. That's how we taking over, man. It says, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof." See, and that's a wound. The Lord have closed it. Now the Lord has brought us together, man. He's healed us by the way of His word, and also you got the northern and the southern kingdom once again back together. The bones coming together, man. But as with Esau, this man got an open wound. That's why I said Satan divided against Satan. How shall his kingdom stand? Well, guess what? While he's been divided, guess what? You got the nation of Israel. What really the elected Israel, the house of David is being brought together. We're being healed. Lord, what I'm part of that number, man. It says, "And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old." Now, what happened in the days of old? Verse 12, it said that they may possess the remnant of Edom. See? "And of all the heathen, which I call by my name, said the Lord that doeth this." See? So at the end of the day, just how this man, he's possessed us. He's ruling over us. But guess what? We finna go back to how they want to make America great again. They want to bring shit back to, the height of their kingdom was like the 50s. That little season. Well, guess what? We're going to bring it back to the old days. We finna make Israel get it. Well, the Lord's finna make Israel great again. And one of those signs was that we had possession of Edom, man. And it ultimately is going to be the land because there's not going to be no more Edomites left, man. But the point is, you can see the balance is that we're being raised up and this man has been thrown down, man. That's the time we in. Because this devil's trying to do a big reset, on the planet Earth, not knowing that this is to his detriment. Matter of fact, because he's trying to continue to, matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Sirach 34, Ecclesiastes 34 and 23. It says, "When one buildeth and another pulleth down, what profit have they then but labor?" See? And that's what we doing. We one is pulling down what Esau's building, what he's trying to set up, man. We's pulling it down. I said, what profit have they then but labor? Ain't no profit in that, man. You paint on you just painted the walls and I come in and scribble scrap with crayons or markers. Guess what? You gotta redo it again. And guess what? I'm gonna come right back behind you and do and scribble scrapping once again. That's not you ain't gonna profit in your labor. You just painted that in vain. And that's what this man have done. Esau Edom. He went through all these presidents and wrote all these different laws and legislations and had these different policies just, just so he can pretty much be overthrown, man. You know, his house is not going to stand. Matter of fact, let's see. I think that's in Job. His house is not going to stand because he is under deconstruction. You know, his structure is being taken away. That's why he can't deceive you no more. This man can't deceive you no more. That's why he's gonna have the military to convince you, so-called convince, really force you to take that, you know, that vaccine, ultimately that chip, man. You know, this is Job 8. Matter of fact, I started at 11. It said, "Can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water?" See, and there's a no. And this further proves that this man, he's not being watered no more. The Lord is not prospering this man in his ways, man. You know, now the dry tree is being watered now, man. You know, the green tree is not being watered no more. The dry tree is being watered. You know, it said, "While it's yet in his greenness and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb." See? Why I say yet in his greenness? Because it is still perceived as this man to have some type of control, man. You know, power, man, in his prime. But guess what? It says it's gonna wither before any other herb, man. It says so are the paths of all that forget the Most High, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish. See, because we in the time now where pretty much the pride of this devil, the Lord has set it up to what even Esau is pride of this nigga is, man. He's been reduced to hope, man. He's been reduced to hope. Why? Because of these words on display. You see the house of David being risen up once again, man. You know, this man and his lies is being torn down. You know, everything he set up, guess what, is being torn down, man. You know, it says, "Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web." See, meaning what, you're gonna get tangled in your plans, and that's what we see now, man. We see that the so-called white man's the devil, and that he's trying everything his best, you know, clawing tooth and nail, you know, to stay in power, man. But guess what? His house is being cut down, man. You know, he's about to fall. Matter of fact, continue on. It says, "He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand." See, he shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. See, so pretty much at the end of the day, his whole house is gonna fall, man. It's already starting spiritually, you know, and then it's gonna ultimately happen physically when the Lord return and overthrow this man in a violent manner, man. You know, so I'm gonna end it off on this argument because we pretty much in the midst of the changing of the guards, man. At the end of the day, that's all it is. We in changing of the guards, man. So this is on days 2 and 44, and in the days of these kings, see, shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom. See, so in the days of these kings, the power of heaven is going to set up a kingdom, man. Oh, that's that back in Amos 9, it says he's going to raise up the tabernacles of David, man. Well, that's the same thing in this, because guess what? We're in a time where the Gentiles are being fulfilled. See, now the Lord is building us up to be the next rulers on the planet Earth. You know, and not just for no period of time. This is going to be eternal, man. You know, it says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. See, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. See, and that's what we doing. We building it up. We building upon the rock, which is Yahushua, man.